あ、もしもし。あ、はい、はい、わかりました。はい。哦，喂，哦，好好好的好的，对对对对对，谢谢你。对。 여보세요? 오랜만에요. 잘 지냈어? 나는 괜찮아요. 음, 네, 네, That is how you answer the phone in three different languages. Oh my gosh. Hello, good people. 你好. 안녕하세요. Konnichiwa. So, the reason I am speaking in Japanese, Chinese, and Korean is because today I want to very quickly tell you about my favorite messaging apps to speak with my friends in China, Japan, and Korea. So, there are three major apps. I'm sure you've heard of them, but just wanted to tell you about my favorites and see if you agree. Let me know down below what your favorite app is for communicating with your friends all over Asia. So the first one I'll talk about is WeChat. So WeChat ranks number 3 on my list. I like it. It's really easy to use. I'll really quickly show you. These are all my apps. And this one is WeChat, this one is Kakao, and this one is Line. But those are the apps. So WeChat is used for communication with people in China. I would say I really like the security aspect of it. Like, it's really strict. If you forget your ID or your password or anything like that, like, I have a friend who still hasn't been able to get into their account after like a year. So security is top notch. I would say that it's easy to send videos. So I work with China sometimes during my actual job. And so I was able to send them a video that we had via WeChat that I couldn't send them via Dropbox or anything else that they can't use. So it's really great for that. The photos are really great. Being able to use a QR code to become friends with people is great. Just so you know, my phone is in Japanese, so when you see these things, that's why it looks like that. This is what your profile would look like, and that's my photo that I use. And then my name, I have my name in English and Chinese. Huilo is my Chinese name. And then it has your ID and your QR code, which whenever you meet somebody, you would scan the QR code. I won't put it up there in case some of y'all try to scan my code and add me. Although, back to the security point, you wouldn't be able to because I would have to accept it. So yeah, really love those features. I unfortunately haven't gotten to use it while I was in Taiwan. I haven't gotten to use it in China, but I'm sure some of my friends who've lived in China can tell you that it is a really great app, and it's really useful to have if you're trying to communicate with people. It's part of the, I believe it's part of the Weibo family of apps. So just a really great app. My number 2 favorite app for this stuff is Line. And Line is mostly used in Japan. However, fun fact, the Line app is owned by the Naver company, and Naver is a company from Korea. I don't know if many people knew that. Let me just check my, I'm not sure many people knew that. But sometimes you want to check where your favorite apps are actually hosted. So for example, WhatsApp, owned by Facebook, right? A lot of people don't know where their apps are actually based. So yeah, the Line app is actually owned by a Korean company, but it's really big in Japan. And it's really easy to use. Again, messaging service, phone service, video service. It also has like a feed. Most of the apps have like a feed type of thing now. They're trying to be more like a social media space, so like an Instagram within the app so that you don't have to leave the app, which is smart because then you keep everybody within your app and using it the most. But yeah, it's really nice. These are just some of my friends and their pages and what they have. It's good for groups, like group chats. I have a couple of group chats on here. I love the stickers on here. The stickers are so great. I don't love sending the iPhone stickers. They come out really blurry. This is a message with one of my friends, Hitomi Sensei. This is when I left Japan a couple years ago. She sent me that photo and she's asking me if I'm okay and all those different things. So yeah, love the stickers. I love, is it Ryan? One of them? Yeah, there's like Ryan and Bear and stuff like that. The stickers are the same family of stickers that are used on my #1 app, which is Kakao Talk. So Kakao Talk used in Korea. Kakao. That's what you hear when you're like sending messages, like Kakao. And it's probably my favorite because I use it the most, to be fair. But also, I just really like its stickers. The stickers are probably the best. I wish, even though they're owned by a Korean company, I wish the stickers were sort of the same. But, you know, for example, there's like the Line store in New York, or there's different stores where you can go collect the characters. Same thing with Kakao. The cons with Kakao, I don't really have any cons with Line, but the cons that I have with Kakao are that there's no read feature. So like, if I get a message from somebody, you only can tell if they've read it, if like there's like a little red 1 that shows up when you send a message. If that's gone, that means they've read it. But like online, when you're talking, you can see when somebody's like read the message and if they're typing or something like that. You can't see if anybody's typing on Kakao. You can't see really if they've read your message. So it's kind of like hard to like sometimes keep a conversation going because you don't know like what they're gonna say next, if that makes sense, or if they're gonna say anything next. And so sometimes you're sending messages like at the same time, and it just gets a little frustrating. That was my only con. Other than that, I love that you can set up a profile. You can have like different things. I think, yeah, I have flowers. This is my profile. I have it in Korean, of course. Cheremun Wonjin입니다. Wonjin is my Korean Buddhist Dharma name that I was given. And then the photo that I have is from when I had my Dharma naming ceremony. And then in the background, I just love flowers, so some flowers. But I should change it. Kakao, when you change your profile picture, your background picture, anything like that, like that's a big deal. It's like who you are, who you're presenting to everyone. So like my friend Yeji changes it all the time. Sometimes it's her, sometimes it's her and her husband, sometimes it's her doing something like that. Like it is the thing to do. So anyways, those are my 3 apps for communicating with my friends in Asia and why I love them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know below what you really like and subscribe. Okay. お願いします。よろしくお願いします。제발. I'm just kidding. 谢谢.